What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about 5 things you need to know before going to Dublin, Ireland. So the first thing you need to know before going to Dublin, Ireland is that it's just a great social atmosphere. Like, first and foremost, just know that you're going to have a great time. You're probably going to meet some awesome people, and the people of Dublin are just there to, party, have a good time. There's bars everywhere you look. Drinking's kind of their thing. I mean, they enjoy a good drink just like anybody else, but, especially in Dublin, Ireland, they really enjoy it. And I went to a WWE event while I was there, and the fans were absolutely crazy, banana bonkers. Like, I had way better than American fans. If you go to an event, it's just awesome. If you go to a bar, it'll be super fun. I'm not a big drinker, but if you want to, have some drinks while you're in Dublin, Ireland, I'm sure that's highly recommended. So I'm sure you'll have a great time. So yeah, just know the people of Dublin are there to have a good time, and if you want to have a good time with them, they're more than happy to oblige. So that's the first thing. Second thing you need to know before going to Dublin, Ireland is to visit their kind of central, I would say downtown area, but they don't really have a downtown area. It's more just the central part of Dublin. It's kind of like the touristy part, but beautiful college campus in Trinity College. Awesome just to walk through. It just looks beautiful. It's well maintained. Just a beautiful European college. Absolutely gorgeous. That's also where you'll find the Whiskey Museum, the National Museum, and the National Gallery. So if you're really into artsy kind of things, I'd say that part of town is right up your alley. If you want to learn history, I went and visited the National Museum, learned a lot about Ireland history while I was there. So if that's something you're really interested, you're into the arts, you're into history, I say that central main part of Dublin is where you want to go, and look into all the museums in the area and see which ones you'd be interested in. So third thing you need to know before visiting Dublin, Ireland, besides the part I just spoke about, the east part of Dublin, I highly recommend also visiting. It's near the Irish Town area. I guess Irish Town is a suburb of Dublin, but the whole eastern part near the port is just I think if you want to get away from the touristy kind of area and you want to actually experience some of the local culture and how just the regular people live amongst Dublin, Ireland, and you want to really immerse yourself in it, I think that east part of Dublin near the port, I think, is where you need to go. It's got beautiful parks. It actually has a beach too. I didn't know Dublin had any beaches, but it's not a very big beach. There's barely any sand, but honestly, it's still really pretty, nice to look at if you just want to hang out along the shore. It's right in the port. And fun fact, Dublin has one of the oldest ports in history. It's one of the first ports to ever be made. So another fun fact. Also in that area, just less big stores and stuff, but more local stuff you can find, more hangout spots. So once again, if you're trying to get away from the touristy stuff and you want to kind of experience the culture of Dublin, Ireland, I think that east part, Irish Town, is where you want to go. The fourth thing you need to know before going to Dublin, Ireland is that there's just a wide variety of food. There's not really anything too specific. Of course, Irish breakfasts are big. I wasn't able to have it, but I tried to eat at a restaurant that had Irish breakfast, and it was a 2-hour wait, and the line was extremely long. So I would plan for that in advance, maybe get some reservations beforehand if you plan on doing that. It's honestly really close. The closest thing in Europe I think you can find to an American breakfast, like really hearty, like meats and eggs and potatoes, like just a really hearty breakfast. And so, other than that, a lot of burger places, burger and fries are big around Dublin, Ireland. That's something I noticed, which I'm completely okay with. So, other than that, they have the normal kind of like mix of Asian restaurants and, burger places, McDonald's, like just, normal variety selection of stuff. The Irish breakfast and the the burgers and fries are kind of like their main jam, kind of what they do. So, and the fifth and final thing you need to know about Dublin, Ireland before you go visit is that it's not a very huge city. The city has like a rule that you're not allowed to have build a skyline bigger than 16 to 28 meters. So there are no real big buildings. It's really like short height. It's not a very big city. It covers a little bit of area, but I think that's what makes the city, like, it's what makes it so feel, it's that atmosphere that I was talking about in the beginning, like where people are just there to have a good time. I think they're not people that are just trying to like ignore you or like go about their day, mind their own business. Like, they're really friendly. I think since it's such a small city, I think that helps in that. And so, really underrated for a European city. Once again, I really enjoyed my time in Dublin. The people were amazing, especially to Americans. Everyone speaking like English with those little, with Ireland accents. I feel like a lot of people get entertained, and I'm sure they're entertained by our accents as well. And so, I highly recommend visiting Dublin, Ireland, if you're planning a vacation or a trip or something. So, and those are 5 things that you need to know before visiting Dublin, Ireland. If you guys are interested in this kind of content, just go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.